Hello everyone, welcome to Simply Physics. We at Simply Physics are beginning a new series of lectures on machine learning with me, Chaitali Thakkar, where we will try to cover most of the theoretical, numerical, and practical concepts of machine learning. Today, we'll begin with the most basic topic that is discussed before beginning any topic, what that topic is about, and where it can be applied in the real world. So let's get to it. What is the most basic thing that comes to our mind when we hear the word machine learning? A machine learning something, right? But the question that arises here is how does that machine learn? So to answer that question, let us compare machines and humans. So when we humans are, for example, taught that this is a tomato and this is an apple. So after seeing it for a few times, it gets stored in our memories that what it is. And when we are shown a red apple, we come to know that it is a red apple. So our mind trains itself and we understand what it is. Now in the case of machines, we all know that machines are unintelligent. We humans make them understand and analyze different data, feed it to them through algorithms. We are shown a few images, but machines need to be fed thousands or sometimes even millions of images or data for them to understand the differences or the relations between them. So we train the data that is present, and trained machine learns that data and it applies to another set of data. So technically, machine learning can be defined as the field of study that gives computers the capability to learn without being explicitly programmed. This definition and term was coined by Arthur Samuel in 1959. He was a gamer and a machine learning enthusiast. So now we know what machine learning stands for, so let's move on to the next part of this video, which is to know where machine learning is applied in the real world. The most basic and common example of machine learning are the OTT platforms and the Google ads. So you must have noticed that when you watch something on the OTT platforms, you start getting recommendations based on what you have previously watched. It is completely based on the genres you prefer, the actors or directors you prefer, and also the languages you prefer. When you search for some product on Google or some particular website consisting of certain products, you start getting ads based on those products. So that's how machine learning works in OTT platforms and ads. Next is NLP, that is natural language processing. So it can identify if a certain sentence or comment belongs to a particular type based on the type of words used in those sentences. So, and I'm not going much deeper into these concepts right now because we are just here to initially learn the basics. We'll go ahead with them later on. Another application is chatbots. Chatbots use machine learning all the time. The responses you give and it replies to it based on those responses, that is machine learning. Another one example is age invariant face recognition. So you must have known there are many applications these days that tell you how you look or how you will look after a certain number of years. So that is basically machine learning. And it is also widely used in medical fields these days, where certain nodules from CT scans or X-ray images can detect certain type of diseases present. Next, finances. It's one of the main applications of machine learning, where companies make comparisons and evaluations to predict the profit or the loss that are happening. or what changes they can make in their strategy to increase their revenue. And there's so many diverse applications of machine learning which you can explore and mention in the comments below. Okay, so we have seen some of the applications. Now let's see certain advantages of machine learning in today's world, as that's also really necessary. So certain advantages are machine learning can identify the trends and patterns in data very easily, which reduces manual work to a very great extent. And the ML models improve over time. So the more training we provide to the model, the better and more accurate predictions it makes. Machine learning has an extremely wide range of application, ranging from medical to business and education to automobiles. And it also has the ability to automate the various decision-making tasks. That is, the models can perform tasks with very limited human intervention, which eases the task for the developer and gives them time to pay attention to the other tasks. So those were the advantages. So in today's video, we discussed what machine learning is, where it is used in the real world, and what are its advantages. In the next video, we will be discussing certain prerequisite terms required for the machine learning concepts. So that's it for today. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to Simple Physics. Thank you.